everyone, it's Rita here, and I am working on the next part of the Roxy weekly challenge, and this one is number 1. I'm not really prepared because I've tried to prepare, and I just get, like, it's noon, or it's 2 in the afternoon, or 4 in the afternoon. Anyway, so I thought I'm just going to turn the camera on and work on this. So what I did yesterday, which took me hours, was sew in the signatures here. And they're not the prettiest because I did not realize I had put this clip in. And so therefore I had to go underneath that. But it's okay. I might just put a piece of lace over here. But I'm going to put dangles here, so I don't think you'll notice it. And then I'll put something inside here. I don't know if I want to add any more to this part. Haven't decided. So anyway, this is the inside. And yeah, this was really tough because this fabric here and this fabric here, the book cover itself, and then this crocheted. And every time I stabbed it to pull it through, it would be in a really tight crocheted area, and my needle, I broke 2 needles. I had to go in with 1 needle this way with the needle going, like this, and see, and then they broke off. But went this way and then rethreaded it, and then I came back, and then I put I don't know how I did it. Anyway, so, oh gosh, what a nightmare. All right, so we're going to go through these pages, and we're going to add stuff. That's what Roxy did. Some of these I just felt like I had to go through them again. Oh, it was no fun. So I'm going to leave this right now because I think, and I didn't really ink anything. Let me get a little ink on my pad here. I might just do, barely any ink. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave this here and maybe put a pocket on it. And I thought maybe I wouldn't do every page because whoever wins this journal could actually add pages to it if they would like, especially if they have some ephemera that's vintage. So now we have this page here, so I am going to add to this page, but I don't know what. Let's see, there's flowers there and there's flowers here. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have to cut it down. But I do like that gray with that. And the flowers. Okay, so let's just rip it down. I have a handy little thing here. Mary sent me so many cute little things, and I was going to share with you, but she said, no, that's okay, don't do that. And, but I thought I would tell you as I go along, things that she's provided for me. Oh, where is the mark? Gosh. Let's do it. What side do I like better? I think I like this one. So I don't know what I do with my mark, but I'll do it again. Okay, so I'm going to rip this. Actually, I think I'll rip it here and leave that for something. I love this book, and I'm almost out of it. I think I looked it up. I can't remember who made it now, but it seems like I looked it up to see if I could purchase it again, and I don't think it was available. But I got it at a yard sale for like 10 cents. Okay. This next weekend, we're having our they call it the 99 mile. Well, it's the Old Dixie Highway yard sale. And it runs from the border of Tennessee down to Marietta. And it's on Highway 41. If you guys know anything about Highway 41, it runs from Florida all the way to Michigan. So the highway now that has taken that place, I could just fold this in, right? You could journal in here. I love to journal on top of stuff like that. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so the way that, oh, let's see, I want that flower to show. I just want to make sure that I have enough overlap, but yet not cover that page entirely. I think that's good. It's going to be hard to keep these nice and straight. So anyway, what was I saying? Back to the sale. Okay, so I'm going to glue here and over here. That way they will overlap each other. If you see what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, that's cool. All right, so there's one that's, and I'm just going to fold this in. And see, I feel like it's not in there all the way, but it's, let's see, let's go down this much. I have this clip on there. I don't know exactly why. All right, so it's that page. And then we still can see this flower. Now this one could take a pocket. I mean, it is a nice journaling space. It could take a pocket, or it could be extended. So maybe I'll leave that for somebody else to do. So what I'll kind of do maybe is skip every other short page. Okay, so let me do this page. Let's find out what I've got. This is kind of pretty here. I was thinking I could, maybe I could do a flip or something. It's kind of boring on the back because it has no print. I could, I can't sew around it now, can I? I probably could sew the edge. All right, so let me mark it here to cut it down. So the sale that's coming up this after Memorial Weekend, the next weekend, which is always hot. That's why a lot of times I don't even go, because it's just so hot out there. And it takes you all day to go 3 miles. It really does, because you stop and you look at this sale and that sale, and yeah. So my mom, because of her passing, we're going to have our yard sale at the same time. And I'd just like to have some more color on that side, but it doesn't matter. Can't do it. So I'm just gonna fold these in on themselves, because I think if you want to take them off, you can. So my mom, let's see how far over do I want to put this. My mom's little house is a block off of the highway 41. So that's what we're gonna do. Do this side here. I don't know if you can see me. I guess you can. I don't know. One day my camera's too close. The next day it's not close enough. I just thought a little wider. Could add some, I don't know, washi or something there to make it look. And will I be able to trim this? I doubt it. I am not Rachel. Yeah, I don't even see how I can. Well, maybe just take that little thing off there. Let me see. Do I have any? I never get to use my washi hardly. So let's see. Oh, this green might be pretty against that. Well, and of course if we add that, but it's still, I like it. That gives you 2 sections to write in. Because sometimes you just don't think to do that. Like 2 columns. There we go. I think that's cute. Okay, so we've got this here, and you know, we can add pockets in here. We can make this a pocket. It's not very pretty, but we could go back this way with it and make this a tuck. That might be kind of nice. Let's see. I have a lot of journaling space. I'm just thinking I could have just cut it off and added a pocket, but this will give it a little double duty. So I'm going to do that. There's still plenty of journaling on the other side. So next week I am going to be extremely busy, and I hope if I don't have very many videos, you'll understand, because it's not just doing the yard sale, it's preparing for it. Oh my gosh, it's just, I do not like yard sales. I don't like having them. You know, I don't like to prepare for them, and then everybody comes and wants to buy everything for 50 cents, which I understand. I want to buy things for 50 cents too, but that's just hard. I wonder if I should have put a thing in there. Let me put this lid on before, or this needle pen that Mary sent me. She sent me a little bottle of her PVA glue and stainless steel pins. So that's cool. I haven't used that yet. Okay. It might not be dry enough yet to try to punch. I know my punch is acting weird this size. Oops. Now I'll just wait. Maybe it doesn't even need it. Okay, so that's that. All right, and then I'll let you add to this. I do have an old letter that I made a copy of it. I don't know if I could. I'm trying to think how Rachel did this with. She had an old letter, and I printed this on. Let's see if there's another spot. if I could get it all in this direction. Yeah, I think I could do it all in that direction. Now in here, I think I would put maybe just some plain, I don't know, I love this. And this was from Kathy. I think this is the last page of it. Okay, let's put, I'm going to see if I can't turn it that way. Try it. My throat is so dry today. Yeah. I printed this on, you know, that kids' school paper or sketch paper that you get at the dollar store. And it's just like that. I don't know. It's just it's like a newspaper print. Only, just kind of see. I mean, I really should measure this. And I know it is 4 3/4. So 4 and... Let's put this stuff back. 4 3/4 is right here. See if I don't have to cut off anything. Well, I'm just going to give it a... Oh, I could take it off on the other side as well. Take a little off on this side. Anyway, this paper rips really nice. And I used this a long time ago. I made a junk journal with envelopes, junk mail journal. Oh, and I just love that journal. I don't really remember who has it. Somebody bought it. So that's just a plain old ugly white on that side. I don't like that plain old white. And I don't want to cut this end off. Okay, let me ink this a tad. I can't. They're flimsy. Alright, now it's going to go in this far. Okay. Rip. If I rip it off at the bottom of the page, I would only be folding up just a tiny little bit. Okay, so I think I'm going to rip this off. I can use that for scrap. This is going to be glued in onto that. Okay. This is a it was a swearing in that says that this person was born in Poland in 1897. I'm going to just glue stick this. And this came from my sister's husband's family, but they're not, how do I say it? Whoops, I got too much on there. They are not, related to them. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Because that was a step parent. So they had no blood line, at least that we know of. Okay, that'll dry. Okay, so that's added to that. Oh, I was going to do a stencil on here. That doesn't look straight on this side. If I can pull it up at all. No, it's straight on that side. So you'll have the bases here to work on when you win this book. All right. Not my favorite thing, but let's see. Just trying to think if I could just put a pocket there. I could put, I've got these little pockets. This is the paperclip one that I made the other day with the little bags. It doesn't work well on very soft paper. How about if I just stamp it? It's kind of a botanical looking book, I think. So a little bit. I don't have a good green. I'm gonna see about buying a different green. I have to check with Tanya and see what one she uses. Okay. Let's put the butterfly up there too, but do I want to put it in a color? Decisions. I got these little splatters. Maybe that would look like just feel like I don't have enough on it. If I could just do a little bit of this. Let's do the butterfly. Okay. And I'm not sure how these look, so let me I just got these. Yeah, they're kind of cool. So it really doesn't leave me any room to write, but okay, I can't sit here and think because have time. I was just thinking maybe some washi. Doesn't seem very sticky, but if it doesn't stay, I'll just come back and glue it in. All right, and then I'm going to put a number. If I had a stamper would be great. I do, but you've got to, well, I don't know. Let me see. I have a number on there, I think. See what it is. No, it says Rose. It's from my mom. Let me just have to get to the blanks. Well, let me just go this way and there's 8, 7. See, I don't like the way they move on me. Okay, I just want to have some numbers. Why? Let's see. Doubles. Okay. I have a feeling it's going to smear. Where do I want to put it? Yeah, maybe right here. I don't want Rose to be on there. So let's just do it on the edge. You know, she is going to do another week of this, so probably don't need to do too much. Okay, that's just good, I think. All right. Okey-doke. This stamp here, I thought it was kind of splattery like Tim Holtz, but it's not as good as I'm sure that Tim Holtz is. His splattering, which I don't even know what the name of that one is. I start looking and then I get sidetracked. So, okay. I am so sorry. Throat tickles. All right, so we left that one for you guys. This one here. This one doesn't need anything except decorating. Hold on, let me get a drink. It's still there. I feel like I'm getting laryngitis or something. Oh. All right, so that's a full page. That one and that one. This here is the other side of that, which we could put let's see what this would look like. Just plain white. Thinking maybe just to do a pocket. Maybe a pocket going that direction. probably never going to get through all this, but I'm going to give it a try. Okay, so let me get my little scoreboard here. I want the pocket to go this way. Anyway, I'm just going to go 1/2 inch on here. This side. Is it going to do it? All right, let me see. I want the pocket to be kind of, okay, so I want it to fill the page. So I'm just going to go here and score it. I need to cut it actually, but I'll just score it and rip it. Okay. I keep feeling like I'm setting it on the wrong way, but I don't think so. I don't want to cut that off. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this down like that. And that's scored. I didn't score this side yet. 1/2 inch. I make this so much more complicated than it needs to be. I apologize. I'll cut these out. A little bit this way, not as deep as I would on the edges. Okay, this one I'm going to fold it down. This gives us a little edge to the pocket itself. I hope it's going to fit. I want it to go that way. So that the pocket is going here. I think. Okay, let me punch out the center. So this is 5, so 2.5 is right there. This is fun because I don't have to worry about, does it really match, which I've been getting better at. You know, I was a very matchy kind of person with my clothes and everything. I was just thinking about that this morning when I was getting dressed. I'm like, I was more of a, I wasn't a sports person, but I wore more sporty looking clothes, like, hold on a second, I just want to make sure. I got to ink this side. Actually, I just need to cut that off. You know, like, jeans and t-shirts, like those little button-down t-shirts, I think. And before that, when I was like in the early 60s or 50s, I wore whatever my mom told me to wear. I want to put some washi tape up here just to give it something to look at. I really should get my whole washi out. Hold on. Oh, this case. I bought this case at Hobby Lobby. It was $8.99, and it holds washi. And then I put an envelope I glued in here, double stick tape, I think, and that holds, I don't know if you can see it, but that holds my remnants of my tapes and things from my washi, you know, the bigger pages. And these are washi stickers too. All right, let me see. Let's get something earthy. I don't want that earth. This might be Tim Holtz, I'm not sure. Okay. Well, they like to fall over. I didn't realize that until I started using. Okay, let me get this glued on and move along. I can't tell there's a pen in it, and I don't want to lose that pen. I lost the other pen that was working okay, so I didn't use the new pen that Mary sent because it was, the other one was still okay. It wasn't getting all rusty. But then I lost it. So thanks to Mary. I have another pen. Okay, so this leaves kind of a big pocket, and that way I think you can put in, I did that because if it's kind of bulky, whatever you put in there, or I put in there, if I put anything, like I said, it's going to be kind of a partial decorating. Oh, good. Cut that off. I'm going to have to put a bead or something on that so I know it's a different color. Okay. Just checking to see if that was working that way. Well, darn it. I don't know why that's peeling up, unless it didn't want to stick to the washi. one thing after another. Okay. Okay, so this is plain. Should I just leave it plain? It needs to be cut. Let me turn it this way and see if I can't straighten up this corner. Make sure I know the top and the bottom. You should have seen me putting the, the signatures were an absolute nightmare. I mean, signatures are easy to put in. Not when you do it upside down. When you can't get it right. You have to redo it. It was just, the thread that I used was too thick. That I started with because I wanted that color. And it was just not the right one. So, alrighty. So, I don't know. I'm not going to do anything to that, I don't think. I could stencil it. I'm kind of like not liking stenciling. I don't know why. I don't have like stuff that I really, really like. I guess. I have my Tim Holtz that I really like. But I got some new ones here. I think they're Tim Holtz, but they don't feel like Tim Holtz. Let's see, I just don't know. Maybe if I do it straight. And I have to come over here and then I get a line. I think what I'm going to do is corners. I could do sort of a gold or a blue there. I have a blue brush. Let's do, I think this is the darkest blue. And I don't want, let me put something under this. Because I don't want that right on the edge. Over here a little bit. I really do like this stamp, or not a stamp, stencil. And then over here. There. That gives it sort of a border effect. Yep. That works. Okay, so that looks nice with that. That you can right in the center of that, put a picture, put a pocket. This one I don't want to do anything with it because I like it, but these were sent to me by Kathy, which you guys have probably heard me say that hundreds of times, but I just love those pages. Love them. Let me see. I thought I had an envelope somewhere that I too much stuff piled up here now. What takes so long is putting everything back. Okay, I thought about, it's a little too wide, isn't it? I thought this might make just a cute little clip-in. And it's not really something that needs to be done at the moment, but at least I'll get this torn out. So what I did is I took an old, it's still in the printer, I took this vintage envelope, and I have tried to print it on vellum, because I really like how it looks on vellum, and it wouldn't, for all of a sudden my printer will not accept vellum. It prints it out in this really small little cube, and I'm like, I think I will I don't want to cut off this. I should have left some on the side so I could have folded it that way, huh? But I didn't. Okay. I'm just gonna cut this part out. These people, the names on this, I've already checked, and they do not live in this house anymore. I actually think they have passed on. This is back in 1954. I try to look up things like that because I don't want, you know, to put somebody's name out there. I have a digital. I don't know who I got it from. But, yeah, I think it was a digital. And not somebody I'm really familiar with, like, you know, My Porch Prince or Pete Mark or anything. And in her journal page was a library card. I think it was a library card. And the year was like 70 something. The age of my kids. And I'm thinking, I don't like that on there. I'm just going to clip this in. And so I thought, I'm going to look her up. Well, I found her. But I doubt that she knows that her library card is in a digital. Oh. But I don't know. I don't think there's a law against it. I don't know. I mean, if it belongs to that person, then I guess it's okay. All right, I'm going to close this. Could have made this open and used it a flip down, but I didn't think of that. But next time, just glue it to the back. But I like the back, that's why I wanted it to show. So that's a good spot for that. And right now I'm just going to put a regular paper clip on it. If I can find a regular paper clip. The ones that are all tangled together. I have also another video to do today, I'm hoping. Otherwise, I'm going to get really behind and I won't get any out. So this is another page that probably could be stenciled. Maybe you'll find something you would like to stencil it with. This page, I just can't stand those edges like that, white. This one's okay, white. Okay, so this page, this is the next signature. Gosh, I only put 6 pages in each one. So this is that very old 1700 paper from Rachel at Roxy Creations. It was in a packet, I think, and Mary Made a Journal, sent me a couple pages of it. And I didn't want to use it, but I decided to do it. So I'm not going to put anything on here. If you want to add to it, you can. Also, this book, I feel like you could take this and rip it off and use it in another journal. I mean, it's kind of like a vintage page, you know, thing where you rip them out. Like you could rip this part out and you'd have some cool wording there. Okay, so this piece here, I could add, let me find something fun. Let's see, I can add that because it looks good with it. It's pretty white on the back, but that's all right. Okay, so let's see. I don't think I want let's just do it to this point here. I want the December in, or I mean I want the months. I think I'm almost out of this paper. I just found it the other day. And I will miss it when it's gone. Let's get scrap. I haven't even looked at the time for a while, so I don't know what time it is. Oh my gosh, 53 minutes? Oh. How can it take so long for me to do this? All right. Let me ink along the bottom, and then I'm going to have to wait until next week. See what she does. I'm thinking if I leave this on here like that, I could fold this all the way up and use all of this paper. Or all the way back. That might be fun. And we'll have it on both sides. Okay. So can trim it with these because they don't. Yeah, it's fine. So it just gives it that little rough edge that we all love. All right, so now if I come this way and back it this way, like I said, these papers kind of feel like they're not in sync, but I think it's okay. I wonder if I should make that just a little bit of an edge. It just shows up that extra. I'm not going to do that edge. Okay, so I guess that's going to be it. I'll add a few more pages and then see what she has in store for next week. Here's the whole length of that page, which I'm not going to do anything to because you might, look at it's got fabric in it. You can feel the fabric. How weird. I think it's, oh no, maybe it's just paper. Oh, I don't want to take it off. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. There. This is from an old passport. I put washi in here because I really was having a hard time with this signature, and it kind of got too big of a hole. So I'm just doing a little flip here so you can see what else there is. And then, like I said, and then I've got this, and I have this pocket, but I don't think I have this, the card, the library card. So I may find one, though, that I can put in here. Okie doke. So that's it so far. I left this on the outsides a little bit. Doesn't seem very full, huh? Not the way I usually do. But it'll be full, be like that, I imagine. And then you guys will have room to add, you know, quite a bit more, really. Okay, I was going to stick this in here just so not there, that's a pocket. Something, don't really have very much in other strong papers. Oh, that's right. This is hanging up on this pocket. So make sure that when you make these pockets, like I did the other day, that you get those little flaps glued down really good. Otherwise, they'll hinder the being able to slide them on. And also, if you're going to use the little pockets separately, I would hinge them instead of, to put them together, I would hinge them to make them one long pocket, or washi tape them together or something. I'll have to pull out some other ones and try that. I just want to see if this is dry. There we go. This one were small pockets that I glued together, and so they leave a lip out there. And that's why I said if you hinge them together, you won't have that little lip. Okay. All right, so I'm going to let you go, and then I can grab lunch and work on something else. Alrighty? Thanks so much for joining me, and we're going to get some little things to put on here. And something in here. I've got to figure out what I want to say. I don't know if I just want to put journal or, I don't know, something. So you know it's a Roxy's Weekly would be nice. Maybe I could just put the number, like 21. Well, it'll be another date too, so that won't really, maybe I'll just put the whole date that's finished. We'll see. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.